So this month I tried every month to share a little bit about what's happening in the AI world. And this time I wanted to do something a little different. In the past, I've shared with you some of the use cases that we've seen at Meadows for interesting applications of AI and that have ranged across a wide variety of topics. This time thought I'd show you some of the technology that's sort of underlying the latest LLMs. And one of the good ways to see that is Claude. For those of you who aren't familiar with Claude, it's probably the number two in reputation. There's ChatGPT from OpenAI and Claude.ai from Anthropic. So I wanted to show you a capability of Claude over here. So if you log in the Claude, there's a new capability that they added fairly recently. That's what I wanted to focus on today, called projects. So when you go into projects, you can start multiple projects. You can pin the ones you have. I've created one called Underground Airlines. Underground Airlines is an opportunity to sort of share a customer support environment. And what I've done over here is put together all the policies for this airline and stored it over here as documents in what they call their project knowledge base. And I took a pretty significant number of documents, and you can see I'm only using 25% of the allocated knowledge space that they have. And then I've added a sort of custom prompt. So in this case, I said, you're the customer support tier 2 agent who supports a tier 1 agents. So this is kind of how you could imagine your customer agents asking for help from what had been their tier 2 people. To make this a little bit fun today, I said the tone of your responses should be slightly sarcastic. Humor is highly appreciated at this job because it gets pretty hard being customer support tier 2 all day long. So let's ask a question, and I'm going to say, can a passenger bring a Great Dane? If I could type on board. So let's say that's our customer support question. And what I've told it to do is, I haven't told it anything about Great Danes or anything else. But now you can see they've had a really nice time building a thing. Can I bring a horse-sized dog in this plane? They make it a little bit sarcastic. It found the information about the maximum size of a dog carry-on over here. Unless your dog can perform some impressive yoga, it's not going to fit. And then you can see it gives some other even suggestions about, whoa, wait a second, what if it's a service dog? And then what to do about that. So it's really drawing entirely from that. If I were to ask a completely irrelevant question like, you know, what's the rain in Spain today? Well, let's do something. Let's do the weather in Madrid. So I've also told it that, just say, I don't know. Don't hallucinate. If you can't find something in the policy documents, go and just say, I don't know. So here you can kind of see this project capability enables you to now do what they call have a very, very large context window. Literally thousands of words can be stored, and you can kind of create an instant knowledge base. What we do with some of our customers is sort of take something very similar to this and just put it inside of an API so that it's accessible to the users through Teams or Slack or email or any other kind of technique, but it's using something very similar to these kinds of techniques. So a lot of fun. It's very easy to experiment with that stuff yourself now. It's my AI minute.